Hello class, welcome to the basics of business. So can anybody tell me what business is?
Yes, Mrs. Ward. A business is an activity that provides goods or services in order to make a profit. There's actually a for-profit and a non-for-profit.
You explained goods, services, and the word profit. Let's break that down.
Jimmy, be quiet.
Revenue, which is all the money you bring in, minus expenses, which is the money going out, equals the gross profit. From gross profit, you minus any money that is making the product more effective, minus general, administrative, and taxes. And then, once you subtract those, you get your net profit, which is also the bottom line. Congenial. Now this word will show up on a lot of your SATs, so please focus in and take notes. Let's use this in a sentence. Jameson is a congenial host who always makes everyone feel welcome. This word is so much better than using a 5-cent word. Make sure you have the word and definition. All right, next students, we're going to be working with the factors of production. First one is natural resources. We have trees, water, minerals. Next, we have human resources, which is laborers, anyone over the age of 16. We have capital, which is the buildings, the equipment. And last but not least, we have entrepreneurship, which is setting up a business. These are the risk takers. We also have the 5 elements of the business environment. To begin, we have social environment. Now, these are changing on the daily. So these are going green. These are different political views, family friendly. Maybe this is even an aging population. By looking at demographics and psychographics, you can identify these different groups. We also have global. So this could either be global warming and pollution reduction, or this could also be immigration and being friendly to different cultures. All very, very important when beginning a business. Next, we have economic, which is predicted through economic indicators. For example, the unemployment rate. Revenue might go down. For example, the unemployment rate is low, and if someone quits, you can't be picky because there aren't a lot of people to choose from. Next, what do you think it is? Correct, it's competitive. Competitive is just being aware of the competition. And it's making sure you have the USP, which is the unique selling proposition. This is essential when creating a business. You don't want to have the same lousy pen as someone else. No, make it bigger, make it better. Next, we have the technological, which is constantly being changed. We have the COO, Chief Operating Officer. Next, we have the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. We have the CEO, Chief Executive Officer. The stock is a share of ownership in a company, a stockholder, or a shareholder. They are the owner of the stock. Now bonds are like a loan. It's a lending tool to a company and a government. Next, mutual funds. Mutual funds is a grouping of stocks where the gains and losses are averaged over the entire group. Accounting. Dun, dun, dun. Does anybody know what accounting is? Yes, you.
Accounting is a process of keeping track of a business's financials, and it's super important because it allows you to just know the company's worth and
First, we have source documents, which is receipts and proof of transactions. Next, we have journal, which documents all the transactions in chronological order. Thirdly, we have the ledger, which is a collective term for all the accounts of a business, and this could be in the TCATs. Fourth, we have a trial balance, which are the when you get the debts equal to 0. Fifthly, we have the adjusted trial balance, so just checking your errors to see if it balances out. Sixth, we have the financial statements, which is your balance sheet, which is cash flow and income. 7, closing entry, which is where you close out the revenue and expense account statement and bring them to a 0 so the cycle can begin again. Opportunity cost is the next best alternative, while absolute advantage is when you have the 2 choices in front of you and you are better at both of them than someone next to you. Thank you guys for listening in on my 4 minutes of business.